Hey everyone, Egman here, and before you see this video and click out because it looks like trash, let me explain it real quick. So, I haven't tested this out, but a friend of mine, Peter, really likes Champa, and he wanted me to make a Champa deck. So, boom, here's your Champa deck, as he likes to say it. So, additionally, I this is still kind of in development, but I kind of wanted to give it out and get kind of your guys' opinions on what you think, but. Yes, there's also some cards at the end of this that I kind of explain why they're not in here. Just because, I don't know, I couldn't find room yet. So, anyways, Champa, what his ability is when your battle card attacks a leader, if it has 15k or more power, draw a card. That means that it's before combo phase, so you can't combo up. But on the flip side, he draws two, and then active main, and not once per turn, but active main, you can place one card from your hand to drop area, choose one card, battle card, or this card. It gains double strike for duration of the turn. So just giving things double strike is really powerful, especially right now where a lot of people just try to, awaken themselves as much as possible. So I think it's really good. Let's start with, okay, so first of all, Helles. This is part of the reason I kind of want to make the deck, because Champa is a god, so you can run Helles. Being able to super combo, place one card for your hand and drawing two is really good, unless you dig deep for cards that you need, and I think it's just really powerful. And then we have intensifying power trunks. It gets critical, which is really powerful, and plus 5k or plus 10k, and awakens, and critical with double strike is always like the dream. So that's powerful. We've got dependable Maaaaaaammmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmmm I felt like we need more one drop, so I put her in just because it's pseudo card draw, and then can also gain +5 to a battle card. So that's why this is here. Videl is really good. It's probably the best red counter for non-red Saiyans. So you just you play it, and it's Master Roshi pretty much. So playing her instead of like Vadius Assistance, which doesn't really do anything. And this can also be comboed. So next, one of the more spicy cards is charging up Goten. I haven't really seen this card play, and it's probably for a good reason, but when you play this card, you may choose one card in your hand and place it in the drop area. If you do so, choose one of your energy and switch to active mode. So that's really powerful. I felt like what this deck needed was a little bit more energy, so I thought this was a good choice for it. Additionally, we have the Extra Strike Super Saiyan Sengoten. So it's evolved 2 red on top of this, so you can evolve onto this into turn 3. And it's dual attack, and then if you have 4 or less cards in hand, this gains +5k power. So this is really powerful in the sense of being able to use Champa and give it double strike, and so then it is a 25k dual attack double strike if you have less than 4 cards in your hand. So that's pretty good. We also have Quick Rush Trunks, which we haven't seen in a hot minute since the Intensifying Power Trunks is, but he's just a 15k critical. Both, he works really well with both sides of Champa. You can get the card draw, and then you can also give him double strike, which 15k double strike crit is really powerful. And then also we have the chain attack line, so we can run chain attack, and then we can evolve it, and then we can drop. We have a lot of good targets we can get with chain attack. So and even if we play chain attack into charging up Goten, we untap an energy anyways. So I think that's just good. That's why I like Goten. Let's see. Bodyguard Logic, because we need a free blocker, and he's also 15k, so if we really need that card draw off the top of Champa, we can do that, which is cool. We have Digging Deep Vegeta. He also self-awakens, and he has the pseudo dual attack, so if you put Champa's double strike, because double strike is for the turn, that's really powerful. And we also have Burst Axe and Gohan. He is critical, which always works well with double strike again, and it has more card draw. Additionally, we can do God of Destruction Champa's effect as many times as we want. We can give something double strike twice by discarding cards in our hand. That means that if we get down to 4 to activate abilities like Burst Attacks on Gohan or Extra Strike Super Saiyan Son Goten, we can do it. So I like that. And then also We were running Foreseeing Hit because we were a red deck. I don't know how often we'll get to turn 4. I bet. I mean, this can easily win us the game though, so that's why we're running it. But yeah. Also our Overwhelm cards. So I didn't really know what we needed, and so this is definitely like a working list. But so I just added the ones that I thought were cool and could really work. So Dark Rejuvenated Toa. For Overwhelm 3 and 1, you can choose play this card, or when you play this card with Overwhelm, you choose one card with energy cost 2 or less and switch to active mode. So it can be really good with Intensifying Power Trunks, Goten, or Quick Rush Trunks, because it allows you to let's see. Use your Double Strike again, because Double Strike lasts for the turn, so you can attack with Quick Rush Trunks with Double Strike, they block or whatever, pay 1 energy, restand it, and you have another chance. So, and then also this Trunks, it's every time it attacks, its auto goes off, so, and it's not once per turn, so when you attack a second time, you can take another life, and you get another plus 10k and critical, so it's a 25k critical Double Strike, which sounds just really nasty. So, we also have Desperate Onslaught Bardock. He is critical, and he's good for ending games because they can't activate blocker, or they can't activate can't combo from their playing field, so that's why we're running him. And then also just a dimensional advantage for food. We don't have any like hard removal, so I thought about that. Maybe we don't really care about that. So and then additionally we have, let's see, here's the other list. There's also, okay, I just, like, talking about it more, I felt like there were some other ones I wanted. Because I think Ultimate Gohan would be good, and then also, this one might be more janky. For Mighty Mask, you have to choose one card. That's fine for right now. You can, yeah, let's look at it. Alright, so originally I kind of thought like, oh, we're running Champa, and so I want to do like, we could do the Kefla line, and so we could do Dimensional Support Trunks, and then we can get Kefla, and then KO comes out for free, and then we can do, say, an Onslaught Kefla for 3 energy. Then also when this card attacks, it has crit, which is powerful, and then having a dual attack with Double Strike that keeps getting powerful is really powerful too. Oh man, I'm just using powerful all day today, aren't I? But I felt like it was really hard. We would not be able to get this out unless with Dimensional Support Trunks, we couldn't get this out earlier than turn 4, unless we were like, got really lucky, played this on turn 1, yeah, it'd have to be turn 4 unless we put Khalifa on the board and think it would stick. So that's why I'm not doing that, because I don't think it's really possible for that. Couples Awakening. I've seen some good success with this card. It's only for duration of the battle. If it's duration of the turn, I'd put it in real quick, but it's not. So, but it's still a really good card. It helps for defense as well. We also have Zeno because we have the chain attack line. If you think that we need to reset the board, go ahead. He's also 15k, so you can use either ability from Champa successfully. That's good. Also, Champa has ways to discard him for abilities because if it's dead in your hand, so that's kind of good. So, and also, you know, Helles also gets rid of empty copies. So Gohan, let's see. So here's a jank combo with that Toa that I just thought of. So he costs 2 if you have 3 or less cards in your hand. So what you can do is that you can play this, you can have an attack, and then you can play Toa, and you can restand him. And just, he has 25k at pseudo double strike, right? Like better double strike. So that might have some good stuff for it. Maybe I might actually take hit out for that, but that's just an idea. Mighty Mask, just because you can get some card advantage with him. That might be important. I don't know what Trunks or Goten's. I don't think, actually. I just put this in, but I'm like, meh, just an idea. But also, like, Furthering Destruction Champa. Okay, so for the Super Spice, so you're going to discard a card during your main to give something double strike, right? And then they're going to, like, whenever you attack with that, they're going to blocker it or whatever. And then you feel really confident. And then you just and then so you combo with something, or you attack with something else, and you drop a Furthering Destruction Champa, they're just going to be like, why? They're not going to see it coming. They're going to be like, oh, they're not going to. Who runs Furthering Destruction Champa in a deck where your leader gets, gives double strike, right? Like they're not going to see it coming, and you can maybe sneak a game. So that could just be total trash. But I think like running 1 or 2 copies of this would be really cheesy. So there's that. I don't know if I talked about Kaba. So it's the same thing as Trunks. So you can, if you restand it with Toa, then you get the extra 10k. I didn't run this in the main board because it doesn't, double strike doesn't really matter as much as critical matters a lot more, and then also the Trunks chain matters a lot more. So that's why. And then also Mirror Creator Absorbed. He's just super duper big, and you can give it critical or double strike for no energy with this deck. So that's why this isn't here. Maybe I'll put it in for. Maybe you should side 2 of these in for Scientist Fu, but I thought it was good. So, anyways, this is the deck. Let me know if you think it's too cheesy or if it has any compatible viability. I think it's really powerful. But I don't know. It'd be hard to, survive the storm, as they say. But if you do, or if you're running against something a little bit more controlly, I think it has a really good chance of just having a lot of power. So that's it for me. Let me know what you guys think below, and I will catch you guys next time.